Hello everybody, I'm the Dragon Princess and welcome back to my channel. Today, I thought that I might do something more leaning towards writing because I haven't done that in a while and November didn't go so well for me. So, we are on this website, it's called Botnik. And basically, Botnik is a machine entertainment company run by comedy writers. We use computers to remix text. So it's basically like predictive text, but you can write stories with it. Now, because I struggled with NaNoWriMo, I thought that it would be quite fun to get some ideas flowing, actually start some writing, because I did 4,000 words in November in the first week, but that is all I did for the entire month, so that's not very great. So we're gonna try yet again. I'm sorry, I realize I have mouse clicks on, this always happens, please ignore it. I'm just gonna leave it because I'm not starting it again. Okay, so we have to choose a voice. Okay, VoiceBox is a creative keyboard for remixing language. It offers words suggestions based on custom source material, similar to your phone's predictive text. Try it now using one of our voice boxes below. Obviously, it's got stuff here like Harry Potter dialogue and all that stuff. So there's like a contemporary erotica, amateur erotica, for some reason, beauty ads, business ads, Halloween safety tips, Christmas songs. So Beowulf, oh my god. Okay, so there's a few things in here. So I want something with like, basically I want to try and start writing the, oh, what was it called? Okay, I'll show you. Alright, so this was the concept idea that I came up with in October. And this is sort of, so I've got here Annie but royalty. So these are all my notes, as you can see, and I have a basic idea of what is actually going to happen, I don't really know exact scenes because I'm not really like that, I'm a plantser, but I know the general directions, I don't really know the characters, yada yada yada. So I thought it would be good to get started with Botnik. So it's not really, it's kind of a contemporary, but it's not really. It's not historical romance, it's not paranormal romance, it's basically like a fantasy YA, I don't know. But I want to start off with contemporary because there is basically no other thing other than Harry Potter. Let's start and see what happens. Alright, new keyboards take up to 1 minute to process. If suggestions don't appear within 15 seconds, try refreshing the page. So like predictive text, we have to start typing. I literally have no idea, but I think I'm going to start with orphan. Oh shoot. Okay. This is I don't know where to start at all. Maybe I should start with a name. Maybe I should start with Annie. Okay, I don't know how this is going to work because it's predictive text. Annie has no boundaries slain, oh my god, has no family. I don't know if we can add like full stops and stuff. Wait, can we? You can just like type, okay. Oops, has no family. This might just be a huge run-on sentence. This reminds me of one of those games that we used to like play at school, where you'd fold down a piece of paper and leave like 2 words and then write a paragraph, and then you fold it over and leave 2 words for the next person to like continue the story. It always starts with the same ones in the full stop. Comedy what? Hormones. Oh my god, this is definitely contemporary. No! Inspired. Kilts. Gonna make this Scottish. Unforgettable. Torment. Inspired torment. Unforgettable. Alright, so this is what we've got so far. It's been like 25 minutes and this is what I've come up with. Annie has no family that lives by her. Self-hope, it means she does what any 19-year-old girl with nobody to live with. Good relationships are very bad decision and want to protect me. Out of the blue, Casey Dawson is back in her life and she is ready to meet her. Giving 2 weeks to find new life is completely out of reach. At the age of is when you thought of love, everyone thinks their past is haunting. Inspired, unforgettable story of James and Lainey. She knows all about this town where other girls would never meant to keep private. James is determined not to dwell on the stage and his hidden romantic past is haunting him. Free spirits find their damaged past mistakes, hover the same way that will surely find out. Be neither expected happy couple, the world of Hollywood has been split between leading mob. Eat out of town in hopes of fresh urban twist snow, going for a job at first in town called Indigo Beached, paled in comparison for eyeing Duchess from a distance. Times richer man in control, only person far from what happens in life. Okay, we've got some concepts to pull out there. So, I think what happens is she's in an orphanage. I think I'm going to make her a bit older. She's going to be 18, and I think in this orphanage, if you turn 18 and you don't have a job, or like working for the orphanage, or if you don't have a job, then you get kicked out onto the streets. And so she has 2 weeks until she turns 18 to find a job, and she is basically, this is like sort of talking about the world, and this is like going to be the starting section of talking about the world. Casey Dawson, James and Lainey and Annie are our character names. I want to change Annie, but Annie is like, it like kind of mixes with the, I can change it later obviously, but it kind of mixes with the retelling sort of part. And then we have a little bit about Casey Dawson is obviously Annie's friend, or long lost friend or something, who has come back into her life just as she is about to get whisked away onto the streets, not being able to live in the orphanage anymore. Lainey is this girl who knows everyone's secrets and things, and then James is sort of the mysterious one who you don't hear about a lot, but has a haunting romantic hidden past apparently. I don't know about the urban twist. Maybe it has an urban twist on the town. And maybe Lainey, I'm going to say her mother is a duchess, because we have that in there. The town is called Indigo Beach. I think I just might call it Indigo, maybe. But there you go. I think that is quite interesting. Let's see how many words that came up with, because that was like a lot. How many was that? How do I get it up again? 197. And that took me like 20 minutes. I think it's a little slower because you have to like search for the kind of things that are there. That is really interesting. So just gave that like a quick little go to see what that was all about. I think that's quite interesting. It definitely gave me some information on my story, and you know, I think it would be quite nice to try this for something or other. I want to try another one. I'm going to try another one. Why don't we find out a little bit about, whoops, Casey Dawson. Oh god. Casey Dawson. You really have to spell things right, because if you delete it, you just delete the whole word. Alright. Casey Dawson is, I don't really want it to have a, is grieving 6 long years See, I had an idea of sort of what I wanted to pull out from the other one. This, I actually have no idea. Thing will save. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, interesting. Save her. Okay, so played with it a little bit more. My camera's going flat, so yep. Alright, so this is what we've also got. This isn't as big, but I mean it's still something. Alright, so this little bit is 102 words. It's a little bit shorter than what we had before, but I will read it out. Casey Dawson is grieving 6 long years since her parents forced wedding planners in her wake. Temptation by Blackwood is not intended for her. Wall Street Prince gets caught a girl. People said pushing optimist stand in life is completely rejected. Calls her past collides, consumes her heart, not only in life as a teenager, abandoned her without remorse. Sweet restraint comes back where she works. Altogether, only one thing will save her. Giving fate throws them together and tests their strength, whether it means losing herself and her twin sister. Enemy answer is not intended. Tragedy that tears begin it. Okay, so Casey Dawson is a friend, but also could be a twin sister. I don't know, I don't think that really works, to be honest. Gets called back by her past, and she had nowhere to go, so she gets ripped back to the orphanage. I think that would be nice. Well, not nice. I think that would be where it would be heading. And then I think maybe it's Casey Dawson that kind of throws her name, Annie's name, out to the higher family with James and Lainey. So maybe she's the one that kind of pushes her, but she gets dragged in it as well for some reason, and they have to, like, together they have to fight with it or like against the system. Maybe that is something that could happen, I'm not sure. Well, this is quite interesting. We know a bit about Annie, we know a bit about Casey Dawson, we know a bit about James, and we know a bit about Lainey. Alright, so that was the predictive text on Botnik. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. This was actually a really interesting experiment and kind of helped me a lot with knowing the story a little bit more and all that things. Not so much helping me actually write the story, but helping me figure it out. So sorry, my camera just went black. But thank you all so much for watching, and remember, I'm the Dragon Princess, and I will see you all later. Bye!